Do you always lack money? Add these three things to your bath water. If you always suffer financial lack, add these three things to your bath water and they end every financial lack. By God's grace, in today's video, I wish to share with you a simple spiritual bath we do. You will be able to end any form of lack, low sales, lack of financial favor, promise and fail, and you begin to attract abundance, attract money into your life. Believe me, money is important and money answers all things. And spiritual bath is one thing that connects the physical realm to spiritual realm, because the foundation of this earth is actually laid on water. And for those that will soon be questioning if it is written in the Bible, yes, Jesus in John chapter 9 verse 3, after curing that man that is blind, he asked the man, what are you seeing? He even mixed sand and his saliva to cure this man, rubbing it on his eyes. He asked the man, what actually are you seeing? The man said, I'm seeing a man like tree. Jesus understands that his sight is not perfect yet. Then he now said, go to river Siloam and bath. That was a form of spiritual bath. And when he had that bath, his eyes become clear and he began to see well. And also when Naaman, who is leprous, came to Elisha to be cured, Elisha did not hesitate in doing any other thing than telling him, go to River Jordan and bath 7 good times. And even though he angrily went home and was like, is River Jordan better than the rivers in their own place? That instead of telling him to go to their place to bathe, he's telling him to go to River Jordan, that he's not going to do it. But when he reached home, the maid servant actually told him that if actually the servant of God asks you to do this, do it, and you will surely get result. And that was how he went back and did it. And by God's grace, that leprosy is cured. So by God's grace, in today's video, I wish to share with you a form of spiritual bath you will do if you have been suffering from lack of finances. You will notice that you will start attracting money. If you are into sales, you begin to make better sales. If you are into office work, you will be getting favor from your boss and some other higher workers. They will be favoring you. When you ask somebody for money, the person will give it to you easily without resistance. Wherever you go, you'll be attracting financial favor. Anything that pertains to money you touch, you will always get positive feedback. If only you follow me to the end of today's video, you get that amazing information. But before then, please give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube algorithm will shift it to other people that need it. As you do so, may God bless you. So welcome once again to Jennyglobal Solution. In this particular channel, I'll discuss 3 important tips which are actually finance, health, and spiritual tips. If you understand and apply these 3 correctly in your life, you will always be a high flyer. If this is the very first time you're landing in this channel, you are highly welcome. Please do it to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that YouTube will always notify you once I upload a new video. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. For my new timers, if you're searching for any video, just go through the search button, type Jennyglobal Solution /money. You get the videos I made about money, you watch and get some value. So without actually wasting your time, let's delve. Now, the first item you actually need, if you always want to be attracting money, you need to add it to your bath water from time to time to bath. Spirituality is actually a lifestyle. When you take care of your spiritual life, your physical life will begin to blossom. Is one, cinnamon. I've made lots and lots of videos about cinnamon and how it is very, very good in attracting abundance. You can actually get my video on burning cinnamon, mixing it with original honey, licking it so as to get favor wherever you are. Either you have cinnamon powder or cinnamon stick. In fact, most of the times I prefer cinnamon stick. The reason is that cinnamon stick is 100% natural, but unless you are the one who use your hand to grind and store this one, you may never guarantee whether it is 100% natural. And it is always good to use original materials for your spiritual work. If not, it may not work. Imagine yourself that you are having some headache, but God forbid you will not have a headache. And just give you an example, and you decide to buy paracetamol just to calm it down, and then when you buy fake paracetamol, will it work? So if it is not working, likewise, when your spiritual materials is not original, it won't work. So that is number 1. The second item you actually need is salt, and that salt is sea salt. The reason is that sea salt is more in its original form. It is a salt that has not passed through lots and lots of processing and addition of other things like iodine and some other things that have diluted it and making it less powerful. And every salt actually is gotten from water, so that this one is called sea salt. This doesn't actually mean that there is another form of attachment to it. So either you get countable sea salt, the one we can count, or you get powder sea salt. Any one you get is okay. And then the last but not the least, actually, which make it the third item, is scent leaf. Either you are having this type of scent leaf, or you are actually getting powdered scent leaf that you have dried and blended and stored. It's good to always have any of these two versions, because there is a work that will be for grinded one, or the one that will be for fresh leaves. But this one, anyone you have can also do. Now, having gotten your three spiritual item, we know how powerful salt is. Salt breaks every yoke, make things that are not working to work. That's why Jesus said we are the salt of the earth, because we are meant to be productive, to progress, and nobody born under this earth, we say, you have not tested salt. And apart from that, you notice that Elisha, when he goes to the land that was not productive, that was in 2 Kings 2 verse 20 to 22, he actually used salt to pour at the head of that stream, the place become productive. Likewise, you will use salt to make your life productive, use cinnamon to attract money, and use this scent leaf to cleanse your aura, so much so that wherever you go, you will be a kind of producing nice scent. That is why it is called scent leaf. By the way, if you are in a foreign country or a place you cannot lay hand on scent leaf, you can actually replace it with basil leaf. They are all the same. They have the same energetic properties. Now, having gotten these three items, the next thing you will do is get a bucket of water. This water should be rainwater, and the rainwater this type of rainwater is the one that did not touch the zinc or tree, that come directly from heaven. That it means that whenever there is rain, you put something like bucket on top of a kind of table, and then use it to gather the water and store it, and be using it from time to time for your spiritual work. But where you cannot lay hand on rainwater, it is at height or depth, please get me seawater or well water. But where you can't have these sources of water, leave your water overnight outside to turn into moon water. These are the perfect water that is needed, but bring it in very early in the morning. Let early morning sun not enter it, because there are spiritual material that can never go together. Moon water and sun water can never mix. If they mix together, you have destroyed your spiritual work. Now, when you have brought it early in the morning, then watch your scent leaf very well. Like this quantity I have, if you are in Nigeria, that quantity they sell 15 naira is actually okay for you. But if you are opportune to be the one that will pluck it from the tree, you have it in your farm, it will be one of the most beautiful thing that will happen to you, that you use your hand to pluck it. Because while you are plucking it, they are all being talk to it and say, oh, scent leaf, scent leaf, scent leaf. By the power Almighty God has packaged in you, may you bring open door, financial attraction, and financial favor for me as I use it to do this spiritual work. Then use your left hand. Left hand is actually spiritual palm, and the pluck it. Don't pluck it with your right hand and then carry it and come inside. That will be the best. Now, when you are bringing that water that you have exposed under early morning dew, that's all through the night till early morning dew, or the water from well or sea or rainwater, put this your scent leaf inside that water, and then put one stick of your cinnamon inside the water, and then boil it like 20 minutes, so much so that the color of that water changes. Then after you have done that, sieve it back into a bucket that you are going to be using it to bathe. Please have a separate bucket for your spiritual work, basically green bucket, any other color but not black. Then get countable sea salt, just 7 pieces of it, and drop inside it. Or you get 1 full spoon of powdered salt and drop. Once you do that, put your right middle finger and then pray, oh God, the creator of the universe, that as I bet with this water, open me up for financial favors, financial abundance, financial attraction, that from today, let there be no lack, let there be no this favor. Anyone I ask money, may I ask for money, may nobody say no to me. As I goes to my shop, may I sell as never before. You pray fervently how it is in your heart, and then you read Psalm 51 into that water, that God will have mercy on you. That even if it is your sin that is making you not to attract money, that is holding you back, that is making money not to be in your life, that God should have mercy. Then you read Psalm 67, that land should open up for you, that you will begin to attract money. It's a very short psalm. You can also add Psalm 70. These are powerful short psalm that will give you instant breakthrough. Now, when you finish praying, carry that water to go and bath. Don't use soap, don't use sponge, don't use cream, and don't towel your body. If your body is dirty, put some water and bath your normal bed with your soap. Apparently, you need to bath your normal bed because that is your morning bed, because you do this bed early in the morning. Now, when you finish that your normal bed, then bath this one, allowing it to dry in your body. Do this work 3 days. The second day, you don't need to change this leaf, the same cinnamon stick, and then you now a kind of add salt after boiling. But where you don't have cinnamon stick but you have cinnamon powder, just measure a spoon of cinnamon powder. Like this ice cream spoon is a kind of ice cream spoon is a kind of best measurement for me. Do you see it? You put it and boil it together. Make sure it is boiled for the cinnamon. Second day, boil it, let the smell circulate. That's you put another spoon like that. Third day, you put. But where it is cinnamon stick, you'll be putting the cinnamon stick. Now, assuming that is cinnamon stick you use, then on the third day, when you finish, remove this leaf and dry it, let it be dry, and remove the stick, let it dry. Then if it is 2 days, 3 days, any day it is well dry, burn it. As you are burning it, to be praying again for that particular financial goal you want, the money you want to attract. Probably you want to build a house, you want to buy land, you want to pay your children's school fees, any financial goal you want, increase in sales, you want to get new job, anything that relates to finance. As it's burning, be talking it by God's grace. But make sure it didn't pass 3 days after you have burn it. At least burn it on the 4th day, so that making the whole work 7 days. After that week, after that 7 days, by God's grace, your life will be opened up for financial attraction and favor. Go and try it, and please don't forget to come back and drop your testimony in the comment section, because actually we overcome the enemy by the words of our testimony and blood of the Lamb. And Bible said in Revelation 22 verse 2, the leaves of the tree is for the healing of the nation. Your financial life will be healed and you blossom as never before. So with this, I've actually come to the end of today's video, believing that somebody has actually found value. If you're one of those, why not give this video a thumbs up? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Hit the bell notification so as to get my next upload. Comment on this video, share this video, and share it to everyone. I shall be helping a lot of people. As you do so, may God bless you, honor you, and cause you to ride upon the high place of this. Still your lady Jenny saying bye bye.